everyone, it's Gail. I have a little craft with me today. It's just what I was going to work on. I wasn't sure I was going to make a video today, but I have time, so I'm going to do it. I want to say hi and hugs to Sharon, Sandra, Christina, and Rosa. Thank you so much for watching my channel and for your comments. I do appreciate it. So a little something different today. We are leaving on our little grandkid activity trip here soon, tomorrow. So actually when you see this, it'll be today. Anyway, I didn't want to start anything too big, and I'm still not able to finish up my glue books because of my shoulder, which I'll update you on in a minute while we're working. But so the project today that I want to do is, I have this traveler's notebook, and my sweet friend Kristen at Rock Paper Treasures made me this traveler's notebook. I had some, let's see, this was in 2017. I had some medical issues that I was keeping track of, and those are all done. Don't have those anymore. And I love this little journal, but it's got all this writing in it as far as what I was keeping track of. So I'm going to rework the pages that have this writing on them so I can reuse them. And my thought was, I'd like to do a little, make this a little notebook to keep tiny embellishments, tiny treasures in. I don't know if you saw on Roxy Creations, Rachel made herself a little book with some tracing paper and stuff that she's going to stick stamps in and things. And I thought that would be a good idea because my little stamp area here is just getting too full. So that's what I'm going to play with today. Nothing earth-shattering, but just thought it would be fun. And I have this new Stamperia paper. Did I say that right? I got corrected. I used to say Stamperia, but Stamperia? I don't know. Anyway, this is the Spring Botanic, and it's lovely. It's so lovely. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. So I thought I would just use some papers in this. I've actually ordered a couple more of these because I just loved them, and so I thought I'm just going to use this one for me in my and use like, I love this page. I think that's the page I want to use, even though the stamps won't show up super good against that. I don't care. I want it to be pretty. So anyway, this is a gorgeous collection. So what I did to order my second two is I just searched on Etsy for Stamperia Spring Botanic. So there you go. Okay, so that's what we're gonna work with. And so my thought is to just cover these pages with scrapbooking paper. And I think I'm gonna pick my very favorite one out of here, which is that one. And we're just gonna do it. It always kind of kills me to get into one of these because it's so beautiful. You almost don't want to use it, but but that's silly. That's why we get this stuff. But oh, I think that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna see exactly the size of this, which it's looking like 8 1/4 by 4 2/8 should do me. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so updating you on the shoulder. Yay. My doctor's visit went good. What the doctor thinks it is that I have inflamed the area where they took off a bone spur when they were doing the rotator cuff surgery. What did I say? 8 1/4. And yeah, and so that was inflamed. That was what was hurting me. And so she's really feeling like just a little 3 days of anti-inflammatories, which basically means ibuprofen. And then heat and ice, which I've been doing anyway. I can't think and talk at the same time. Can you tell? Okay, 4 and a couple of 8s. I'm just guesstimating, and I think I can trim it down if it's not quite right. So anyway, probably a bit. It was probably from sleeping on it. Oh yeah, see how cool that's going to be? Yeah. Sleeping on it all night, one night is what I think I did. And then after that, I went ahead and bound the glue book, and I just think I really irritated it. And so that's good news. No surgery or anything. It's actually worked out to be kind of good timing because we're going to be traveling and I won't be in my craft room. So that'll give it a chance to heal even better. So I think it's going to be just fine. So thank you for all your good thoughts, your prayers, all of that, because it seems to have worked, because it's going to be fine. So, okay, I think, yep, I'm just going to go over a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be just really good. Just really good. We're just going to cover up all those notes on my medical stuff. and then what I want to do is put little pockets with, I have some vellum over here, so my thought is to put little pockets on that my stamps can go in. So that's what I'm playing with today. What are you playing with today? Let us know what you're playing with today. Okay, I think we're gonna go right about, I'm just gonna make a mark this time. Actually, if we go right there on that inside of that little stripe, that should be perfect. So yeah, it was good first thing this morning to get that done and know that I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. She said actually I was doing really great with my shoulder. So what do you think? Oh, but I could put like washi tape down the edge. Or I wonder if one of my borders, that would be fun. Okay, so yeah, so we're calling that done. We're calling that whole shoulder issue done. Just gonna take good care of it for this week. Then I'll be back on track. So hopefully, so just to remind you, I will be at my grandkids' stuff the next couple of days. And then I have a crop that I'm going to this weekend. Have never gone with these gals, so it might be interesting, you know, just different people but there are several of my girlfriends going. And I've never been to a crop. I'm sure a lot of you have, but I have never been to a crop. I've done the retreat thing, but I have not done a crop. So, okay, that makes it thick, but it's okay because, yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I'm just going to get out my trims here. These are in my shop if you're interested. I'm kind of looking at that one actually. Oh, and they're just so awesome on the edges, but I really like that blue one, but I think, how much do I need? Not a lot. You know what I'm thinking is maybe this little one. I think that's pretty. Let's do that. Yeah, so anyway, these are on my Etsy shop on Cinnamon Tea if you're interested, and thanks to all who have gone over and purchased these. I'm anxious to start seeing them in some projects, hopefully. Rachel at Roxy Creations, she used one and something she was making, and it was just fun to see it, you know, fun to see something from my shop being used. So that was cool. And I wanted to say thank you to all the ladies who have gone over and purchased the little stash paper bundle. Those were fun to do too. And believe it or not, my scraps fit in into my little storage thing a lot better. Okay, I think I'll put that on this way. That's the way I want to go with it. So anywho, yeah, I'm really tickled because they were starting to impair my sewing. they were just too full. So did that. So that was good, and I hope the people that got them enjoy. I put, what did I put up? 6 or 7, the first 7 I think, and they went right away, and so I made 8 more today and put them on my shop. Or yeah, it'll be, when you see this, it'll be yesterday, because but yeah, so that was really good. That was fun. Okay, so my thought is to put that on, and then we'll just put this one right here, and that just then covers that whole page. So yeah, I thought I'd get these covered and then do some of the little pockets. I hope that works okay. Rachel, it worked good for her. She said she sewed them on, but she said if she did it again, she would glue them on. So I'd like to use the Art Glitter Glue because it leaves such a fine, fine line of glue. But then I'm hoping it dries clear. I think it does. So I don't know. Give that a try. Okay, so let's just, we want to be over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look how that turned out. It's just where I cut it. I didn't even do that on purpose, but it looks great. It looks great. Okay, and then this one, I was thinking I could just put one of my borders across there. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that is the sleep study that they did when I was having all these issues. Oh, goodness. Okay, I am probably going to want a thicker one to cover that up. I've got this there, so I was wondering if I had something kind of those colors, but I don't think so. Don't really have anything that's too fallish except for that one. I think I want this one. It's just pretty. So I'm just gonna put this across. So kind of my main thing too with doing this is to show you kind of that if you start working in a journal and for whatever reason what you've written in there, what you've done is like not something you want to keep, and you still love the journal, then you know, you can just kind of reclaim it by doing this. Let's just cover it up, you know. I like how this has this old tape at the end. I don't think that's gonna work for here because, well, maybe. Yeah, I have to cover up the writing, so it's not really gonna work here, but I'm gonna cut that out and kind of save that part for another something. Okay, so let's just put this across the top here. So it looks like we're gonna cut right about there. I think I can handle 1.5 inches and do it straight. maybe. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put that there. So that'll cover that up, which is great because you can still see some of the doilies that were in the coffee dine. I just love this journal. Kristen, if you're watching, I love it. And so part of it was kind of a tough time when I was having those medical issues. They were heart related, and that's part of the reason I used this journal that I love so much, is because I needed something to make me happy during that time. And so this journal did it, and it's going to continue to, because isn't that just kind of fun? Okay, I got another. This one was when I was trying to figure out my eating. Gosh, always something, I think. But which I have done because I just don't eat gluten anymore. Okay, so we're gonna cut this, but I think I'm gonna do another border down the side because I still have a little writing that's showing. Okay, I'm just gonna make myself a little mark right here. Grab the cutter. So making those little stash bundles of paper scraps, I used my new cutter and I situated it so I could go with my left hand. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I really am liking that new cutter. Okay, so that's awesome. But let's do another border. What do we want to do? What do we have here to work with? Grab them out here. I was thinking about maybe this little one because I don't need much. Let's use that. Let's just not take forever making a decision. Let's just use that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm excited to get on the road tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be good, and so that's awesome. So Tuesday we'll watch my 2 granddaughters play basketball, and then Wednesday we'll go to my son's town, which is about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, I think, from my daughter's, and we will we're going to my oldest granddaughter's voice recital. She sings like an angel. She does not get that from me. And let's just say probably not from our side of the family. I think it's my daughter-in-law's side of the family that's the singers, but the other granddaughters get their basketball prowess from our side of the family. Yeah, because my kids did sports. They didn't do music, but she's wonderful, and she takes voice lessons and everything, so she's working real hard at it, which is cool. So that'll be fun. And actually, I might have told you this already, but it'll be the first time we will have seen her sing live. We always get to see the videos, but never have seen it live. So I mean, we're super excited about that. And yeah, so that's fun. We're kind of entertaining the thought of, oh yeah, oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. I gotta hold it up to the camera. Isn't that fun? Oh yeah, I'm loving those trims. That's just lots of fun to play with. Anywho, we're kind of entertaining the idea of going on a little trip to somewhere warm in about 3 weeks or so, because our best friends live in California, and even though it's not hot there or anything, but it's a lot warmer than it is here, because I think it was 11 below again today, and we have snow and everything. It'd just be fun to be somewhere where there's no snow. So we're thinking about it. My husband's, he's our, well, you know, he's kind of everything, but he's our travel agency. He likes to check out the prices and do all of that stuff, you know. Okay, so the last thing we have to cover up is right here, and then the rest of it is just, it's just good to go. So let us do another trim. It's our blue one. It's not quite thick enough. I've actually been looking at this one. I think I might like to try that one. Yep, that's the one. So might as well cut this off for all of them. So anyway, that might be coming up, but I'll always tell you when I'm not going to be around for a while. So it'll probably be, this will air tomorrow, and then it will be not until the following week that I'll be doing another video, because I have the crop all weekend and stuff, but I'm looking forward to that. A couple friends I haven't seen in a while are going to be there, so that'll be fun. Okay, I think we'll just go right about, let's call it right there. Okay. That on, and then we can try making the pockets and see how that works. See how we do on that. I'm thinking that this page, I was thinking maybe I should be able, maybe I should be able to do 4 pockets down the page, maybe 5, because the things are just going to be little, but I want them to poke up enough that you're able to see what you're grabbing, you know, or I'm able to see what I'm grabbing. Okay, that is fun. I like it. I'm gonna wipe off the glue there. Okay, so that just kind of, a lot happening there. Wonder if there's a place. I'm thinking this is like perfect size for a pocket, right? How about right there? That would be good, because then I could tuck in if I have some embellishments that are kind of taller or something. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's quit talking about it and let's just do it. Could have rounded the corners or something, but That's all right. Let's get it down. Okay, so now the whole putting the pocket in situation. Okay, I'm going to move these for now because I don't think we'll need them again for a little bit. See, they actually fit in my scrap area. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, oh, that's just ever so much fun. All right. So, let's think about this. I have, I think, stamps here. For instance, these ones are my ones from, I think I may have gotten these from Eve. Lives in Switzerland, I think. Okay, so let's think about, just going to pull off that washi, keep it for my glue book. I mean, maybe we do more than, okay, so like the big, here's about the biggest stamp. So if we were to do, gosh, what do you think, like an inch and a half deep as far as the pocket goes? Oh yeah, we only want to do maybe an inch and a quarter would be good. Okay, well, we're just gonna try it. Okay, so this is just from Staples, white vellum paper. So I just thought I would use it. So what did I say? An inch and a quarter maybe is what I said. Boy, this is hard to see. Okay, so I think I'll get a couple strips of that ready. Several strips of it. And we'll see how it does. See if we can make this work as nifty as my pal Rachel did. It's kind of like, you know, the ephemera pouches that I have gotten from Hobby Lobby. You guys have seen me get those out before. It's kind of like that, only for super tiny stuff, you know? Super tiny stuff that, like stamps that are, but what I liked is you'll be able to at a glance see which one you want, so they're, you know, not in a pocket in a bunch like they are here. So I think this could be really good. I'm just gonna do this whole thing of paper and then and that leaves us with a little tiny strip. So that's not quite the right, but some stuff might fit in it. I don't know. Okay, so did that. Now let's see. Oh my gosh, I think this is going to work kind of cool. Okay, see, and then that will just go in there. So there's only going to be about, you know, 3 stamps across or something, but that's okay. Some of them, maybe 4. Okay, so I think we'll just go one at a time and see how they are. Okay, so I'm going to cut it right there. Just going to put this over here, and there's one. How about we just use that to measure? Let's just get that done. Let's just, so I'm only going to get 2 pockets out of each strip, it looks like, but that's okay. I wonder, I bet I could do a couple of these at a time. I'm gonna try it. Might be a disaster, you never know. Ah! Hang on, stay put. Okay. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, we can do more than one at once. We might even could do 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's do these 3 at once. And then, as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna go ice my shoulder because it's starting to complain at me. Oh, I'm so glad though it's not like I pulled out pins or anything. I just have irritated it, inflamed it, as it were, you know. So that is good news. But it's kind of nice because when I sit in ice, it gives me time to read. I'm still working on my book, The Orchardist, and I am loving it, loving it. Amanda somebody is the author. Orchardist. I want to say orchardist, but it's orchardist. Guy who works an orchard is basically what it is. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Somebody, I heard from one of my subbies who's also read it, and she said it's a book that sticks with you, I believe is what she said. And I thought, that's kind of interesting. So, okay. Oh, I gotta cross my legs and get comfortable here. Okay, so these are all ready to pop in. So I think this top one, we're going to do the bigger ones, and so they'll go about down to there. So that's actually a pretty good spot to put that. So it's right at the, I kind of like this pattern because I can kind of use it to measure. So we're going to go right at the top of that little bit. And let's see how we do with our art glitter glue. I'm gonna just go right on the edge. Doing my best to go straight, but I'm not great at that. So, okay, so it's gonna go right here, but over this way. Okay. Good, good. So far, so good. This is fun. I mean, it's like I haven't. Okay, so I'm feeling like if we put a stamp in there. Okay, so that's like right to the edge. Eek. But let's do we have? But see how much better this will be to see the stamps and see what you're grabbing. It's going to be great. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I don't want to cover that at all, because that's kind of half the reason, is just to be able to see them. Okay, so this one, I think we're going to go at the very bottom of that little patch and see how that goes. Okay. So I'm hoping that we have enough time to do this first page together. Okay, so this one, gonna go right there. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine in terms of the glue. Let's see, we're only at 34, so we should be able to get this done. That's fun. All right. So now, I'm just gonna give it a whirl here. This is almost you know, it's almost like too deep for these little ones. But I think if I just leave enough peeking out the top that I can grab, then I think we're good to go, right? Here's a couple bigger ones. Yeah, there's a few of those, so maybe we'll do those on the next row. This row we'll just stick with, looks like this one's about that same size. Sorry, I'm licking my fingers and I know that's kind of gross, but it's my book, so nobody else is gonna have to worry about that. Okay, so will I get one more in there? I can. I have to kind of go over the top of the other one a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so now this one, in order to be able to see that, I think just for ease, I'm just going to go right at the top of this little pattern. Who knew that I was picking like the perfect paper to be able to tell where I'm at? Okay, so that one's going to go right here. Like that. I'll give that a second to dry and then I'll put those ones in there. So, what do you think? I'm thinking, kind of looking at these and seeing what I've got here. There's another larger one that size. Ooh, here's a big one that's that size. So there's 5 of those, but I think I could go, like I could put, these two are exactly the same, so I could stack those, couldn't I? Okay, thank you for letting me talk this through. I don't even know, can you see what I'm doing over here? Yeah, you can. Good, good, okay. Okay, so that one is these. So those two, I can kind of tell there's 2 there. And then this one. And I'm just sort of overlapping them slightly so that they'll all fit in there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to make it just a bit deeper. So I was kind of right. It's going to be right around 4 per page. Okay, how am I going to tell? I'm just going to put a tiny little pencil mark there so I know where I'm going to glue this one. Thanks for crafting with me today, you guys. I know I will miss my craft room, and so I really wanted to do something fun, and so yeah, I'm glad we had a chance to one more thing together before a little break in the action. But I'm hoping breaking in the action is going to make my shoulder all good. I'll be able to bind those books and get those in my shop once I get home. So yeah, so I think it's not going to be this weekend, but it'll be the next weekend. I had a gal request that I list things on Saturday because she works during the week and couldn't participate. Look how fun, you guys. Can you see that? So I can just tell all my fun little foreign stamps now. I'm excited about this. Oh, here's a bigger one that somehow got under my book. What if I just put it in between those? That works. That works. Okay, so now we're over here. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna try and do them on Saturdays here for a bit, so that, you know, maybe not always, because it kind of depends on my schedule too, but I'll try. Going by size here. I feel like a stamp collector. That one's a little smaller. Not too much. Okay, let's do those up here. Okay, so that one's really cute. It's a butterfly. Okay, so we're going to go right to that little mark when we put this one on. Yeah, so anyway. My middle daughter is busy moving in to her new house. And so I'm so excited for them. And my youngest daughter is helping. Her and her family are helping. But as she said, she's not a lot of help because she's the one who's going to have grandbaby number 10. And so she's being careful. I said be helpful, but be careful. Because, yeah, don't want to be lifting. She's not lifting. She's just like putting things away in the kitchen or whatever. So that works. And oh, I know when you move, aren't you just grateful for any help you can get? Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna just offset those, and then I can get more but still see the colors, because usually when you're grabbing a stamp for a piece of ephemera, it's the colors that you're concerned about, isn't it? Okay, I think all these are now, nope, not that one. That one's not smaller. That one is this size, but ooh, it's from South Africa. That's cool. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, I have a giant one right here. It's not like any of those, but I think I can stick it in here. Be nice if I could get these all onto the 2 pages, wouldn't it? And then go from there. But like even ephemera wise, like I have these itty bitty things that are a digital, I want to say maybe calico collage or something, but it has little words on it. I mean, I have them all in this little box, and then I have like cut out of paper some fake stamps. But yeah, I was thinking this could be kind of a fun spot. And then I can put it with the holder that had my stamps in it before. It's just fun to organize, isn't it? Yeah, I'm feeling much better about my scraps because after, oh, I didn't measure. Maybe right about there. After doing those little stash bundles, it's pared down some, you know. Yeah, and that feels better. Let's see. Maybe what I'll do is do some rows where I do them by color. How about that? Let's take organization one step further. Okay, there's pretty much all the reds. This is sort of a red. That's kind of a red. It's brown, more like. Okay, then the greens. Green, 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 and then we've got purple and blue, 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 orange, purple. Okay, so let's do the off ones in this one because we can. Okay, and these are all blue. Just have them so we can see a bit of each of them, and then this one I'll put in the middle of these two. Cool. Oh, goodness. Excuse my yucky fingernails too. They are chipped beyond belief, but I decided I would do them tomorrow morning before we left, and then I wouldn't be crafting and making a mess out of them. Oopsie, I should have had my top on, I guess. There it is. There it comes. Okay, I'll put the top on. I feel like when the heater comes on and the air is blowing that I maybe should have it. Okay, I'm going kind of close because these are smaller stamps for the most part. Okay, let's have this one be the red area. Let's see, are any exactly the same? These two are. So we'll stick those in there. Kind of on top of each other. And this one. Okay, there's all the reds in a row. Oops. Yeah, better take the topper off before. Make this one, how about we do purple in this one? Well, I'm just so tickled with this little holder. I think it's just going to be great. I have a lot of stamps that aren't special, you know, in any way, really. My friend one time went to the thrift store and she got, like, for $5, she got tons of postage stamps. I can't even tell you how many, hundreds. And then she said, do you want to split? And I said, yes, I do. And so we split all those stamps, and yeah, it was awesome. So, but you know, I like the ones that have Queen Elizabeth on them. I really like those, but there's a lot of them that aren't very special. So, okay, there's those two yet, but we'll go with the green here. Yeah, and you know, some that have goofy things on them that I probably wouldn't use in a project anyhow, so. But these are special because they're from other countries and just super cool. all the green ones in there. Which way does this one go? This way, I think. Okay. Then these two, do I have? I kind of like seeing the paper there though. That's okay. We can go up here with this one. I was just thinking, do I want to cover up the border or do I just want to stay on the paper? But I think I'll just go for it. And we'll look in that little stamp thing and see if there's any other special ones that jump out at us. I don't know that I'm going to finish this project necessarily today, but I feel like we got a good start on it. Okay. So we can tuck these two in this one for now. Yep. Oops. Didn't get that one. Didn't get that one under the pocket. Okay, so I think this will be a good way to get those little guys if they slide down. Yeah. Okay. So there's a plan there. Alrighty then. Let's look and see what other ones we might want to make a special page for. So like sometimes I cut them off when I get things in the mail from Etsy from other countries and stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty purple one. Just gonna stick that right down there. These are, I don't know, they're from another country. What are these? Ooh, they're very pretty. Those, I don't know exactly what those are. These are the ones I kind of like. I'll show you. I do not like having them in a bag like this. They get caught. So we're going to get rid of that bag, that's for sure. But like, I love these ones. Aren't those cool? Yeah, those are cool. Oh, these are some more European ones. So that's fun. Oh, these were fun. Got these somewhere on Etsy. But they're states, the different states. So there's Montana. Aren't those kind of cool? Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, it's not like I don't have any to work with, that's for sure. But I thought the little loose ones would be best in this book because, like, you know, ones like this that are on a piece of paper, I'm not going to lose that very easily. But yeah, some of these little, so I think we might do these three things. And then my this little container is closing flat and it's not bulging anymore. Oh man, that makes me happy. That's really fun, really fun. So these ones say that Helvetia, I don't know what it is. You guys will correct me. Anyway, these seem to be similar to these over here, so we'll keep going with those. And I don't know how time-wise we are. Oh gosh, we're almost to an hour, so that's good. We can get a couple more of these on and then we can be done. But thank you again so much for crafting with me today. Your pal Gail is feeling ever so much better knowing that she's not going to have shoulder surgery again. Oh, man, I was freaking out. I told her it's been popping, and that's, I think, what's freaked me out more than anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I popping out some sort of a screw or something? And she said, unless it hurts, you're okay, which it doesn't. It hasn't hurt. It's just gross because it makes a sound and you're like, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Okay. Kind of like the idea of by color. These are all kind of blue. Here's a orangey red, red, blue, orangey. That one's multicolored. Okay, that's kind of, and then this one. Okay, so let's do these kind of purple ones in this one. So I hope you've been crafting along with me, because probably this isn't super engaging to watch, but maybe it gave you an idea, because it sure did me when I saw Rachel's little book. I was like, ooh, I want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, so these guys are attached. So I'm going to put those like that. And then in between kind of put these others. I always think with all my craft supplies, you know, if something ever happens to me and they have my estate sale, what are people going to think? Somebody's going to think she really took all the time to make pockets and put stamps in the pockets. Well, you know, they just don't understand that there's joy in just fussing with your supplies too. So, I mean, at least that's how I feel. I feel like there's a lot of joy just in arranging and rearranging. And I mean, I use that gorgeous paper that I love, and that made me happy, even though I'm kind of covering it up now, but that's okay. I know it's there. So yeah, it's just, that's why we need each other, because we're the only ones that understand each other. Okay, so, and I do have a little bit of the paper that shows at the bottom and the sides, so that's good. Yeah, the border still shows really nicely on there, so that's good. We'll just get these blue ones in here and call it a day. Blue, and this one's kind of purple too, isn't it? I think that's a Christmas one, possibly. I'm not sure. So let's see, these two are exactly the same. We'll stack them on top of each other. Those two are similar, but they're not the same. So we'll scooch you over a little bit and you over a little bit, and you can go in the middle. And yay, there we go. So this is just going to be my little happy book that goes along with this. And then I don't have to dig in a pile anymore for stamps. I can just see what I'm looking for. So I hope you got some ideas out of this. Especially, I wanted to say that once a journal has some stuff in it, if there's something that you want to cover it up and then make it into something new. So I hope you all have a great week until I see you next. and know that I'll be thinking about you and anxious to get back to making some more videos. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.